What's going on? Welcome back to Fanatic Journey. So today we're going to talk to you about Mangoceuticals. I want to go over some of the recent developments, what the data points are currently saying, and everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. And with that said, let's get right to it. So the market does open in about 5 minutes. Pre-market, it is down 0.37%. But yesterday was a relatively good day. It did go up 3.83% with the broader market and a good amount of volume. So 332,000 shares were traded. As of late, this kind of post right here does put it in perspective on a lot of the recent updates. So they recently did a offering for $1.2 million, which works out to be about 4 million shares. So that is a good thing going forward, especially considering they recently announced Grow. So that is a testosterone drug. They haven't really incorporated it on their website yet, and I will put a link in the description below for their website to pop over there because it does have a lot of good information, such as their products. So they do have 2 products, hair growth and erectile dysfunction. So this company clearly is oriented, in case you can't tell by the name, but this company is oriented towards men, which in my opinion, I feel like is one of those things that just gets brushed under the rug. But over and above that, why I really like this company, not only are they trying to target a lot of things that aren't really commonly brought up, but this company is a fairly small market cap company, so $5.05 million as a market cap. So when things typically go right for a company of this size, things go up very, very fast, especially considering this company isn't manipulated, because you can kind of tell if we go over to shorts. Right now, the short interest is 0.54%. Extremely low. So this is not on the radar of shorts, meaning there is a lot of upside potentially. So that's just my interpretation, especially considering around 300,000 shares are available to be shorted and only about 48.2 thousand shares are being shorted right now. So this company isn't being manipulated as well. This company does have virtually no debt. So $1.24 million in cash equivalents and short-term investments. That's not counting the recent issuance. This is from, or I guess a snapshot from their previous earnings. And they only have $0.14 million in debt. That is it. So you found a company, a small market cap company, which again, if something goes right, it goes very, very right, that has no debt and isn't being manipulated. That does also have a fair market value based on the latest Morningstar report being around 55 cents. So over and above everything, you can add a discounted value, if that makes sense, to this company. So like I've said in the past, this is, I believe, my 3rd video talking on this company. And this is why you need to add them to your watch list, because there's a lot of things that they are doing right, especially as well, just to go back over here for a second, one thing that I did neglect to say, which is a very big part of going to be their success in the foreseeable future, is this right here. So Mango's expansion into Mexico. So that is huge. Expansion, you can add expansion onto everything as well. And plus, the technicals are looking very primed and ready to go. Like I said, it is down briefly pre-market around that 30-cent mark, but that's just because that's the offering amount. So this is why over the last 5 days or a while, it's just been hovering around that 30-cent mark because that was the offering price. So that's what typically does happen. But right here, you can see around 29.6 is a very strong support. 32.1 is going to be a next strong resistance, then 33.6. So a lot of tight, heavy, both resistance and support. So it's going to be staying range bound up until a big player does catch notice of a lot of the things I mentioned, a company that has no debt, not being manipulated, and they will make a long-term investment out of that. That is what is going to propel this higher. Until that happens, this company is going to stay at a discounted price and be very appealing as a long-term investment. But keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. You guys always do your own due diligence. So I highly recommend you guys popping over to their website. It does have a hell of a lot of good information on here. And like I mentioned, it does kind of hit those good marks that I feel like just gets brushed under the rug, under the men component. So once again, let me know your thoughts on this company. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. And just on a side note, the ticker, in case you couldn't see it up here, it is MGRX. It's trading under the NASDAQ as well. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And with that said, I appreciate all of you watching.